Sup, everybody? Fire Chicken here at the scrapyard, and you're kicking it with chicken. Hey, I got my new camera going, so you guys will be the first to see this. I don't know if you'll even notice anything different. I'm gonna play the audio track for the for what we just got made for us. I'm trying to pull it up if it'll play. Just give me a second, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys prefer the fiery chicken red? Boom. I think that's better. Ugly boy, what is up? Man, good to see you guys. Okay, for some reason, out of my control, with a sound, overtime hustling, what is up? Can't wait. You guys kick ass. So, I just finished a video, everybody. I put one out today, like my Sasquatch. I put out a video today, which was it today? It was El Chapo versus Crazy Hands. Maybe I put it out yesterday. No, I put it out this morning. It's doing really good. So maybe you guys could go check that one out. It has our new outro. Our outro at the end of the track, or at the end of the fight. So check that out. And I got some notes and stuff I'm gonna go off of today. I'm not just gonna sit here and talk for however long. I'm actually got some stuff to talk about. So we'll get into that. I do want to play the song for you really quick. Let me find it. I'll open it with something else. Guys, even if you don't like rap, I know not everybody likes the same type of genre music, but I feel like it was made for us, and I can respect that a lot. I do like it. I like rap. So let me pull it up. Oh, my computer's acting funny. We'll get it. We'll get it, guys. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can open it with something else. Open with. Yeah, weird. It's just not. Weird. I mean, I can pull it up on my phone, but it ain't gonna sound as good. Okay, yeah, Moist, hold on a second. Stick with me on here, guys. I'm gonna crack this window open, man. It's hot up here. Oh, dude, yeah. I know. I wish I should be watching that. Got my Street Beef gear on today. Went and worked out. Got some rounds in on the bag. Let me see here. Try to play this for you guys. So if you guys want to watch, so I just finished a fight. It was Yangshi versus Scarecrow. Scarecrow actually comes in a lot on here and joins in. But if you want to see that fight, you got to be a premium member. Now you will get to see it eventually. So this is my little sales pitch, but I feel like I give away a lot of stuff for it. So it's not like really a sales pitch, because honestly, like, you go buy an energy drink, a Bang energy drink, or you could get like our content. So how it works is, the day after our fights, I put all of the alternate angle footage on for our members. So you can see the fights the day after. And then as I release videos that are fully edited throughout the month, I always release them to the paid members first. So they get to see them like a day early, sometimes 2 days early. And I also put up exclusive like interview videos. I do giveaways. What was it? Gaio won a pair of new Venom boxing gloves last time I did one, but next time I'm going to do one for a shirt. So I'll just go through the list of all the premium members, and whatever access level you want, or whatever access you're in is fine. But I'll go through, and I'll use a random number generator, and yeah, this is not working. This is frustrating, guys. I'll go through and I'll I'll do a random number generator and somebody will win a free shirt. I'll throw it in the mail, send it right off to you, just like that. That's all you need. You could pay the $1.99 a month and get that. $1.99 a month gets you, like when I finish an edited video, you get to watch it as soon as I'm done editing it. Like I said, right now, I have, was it Yangshi versus Scarecrow. So that's to our premium members right now, and that's only for the $1.99 and up. But when the day, if you want to see the fights the day after, all of them, well, that's the $2.99 a month one, and then the $4.99 a month one. That's if you want to help support the scrapyard and you get access to everything. So let me see here. This is really bugging me, guys. J-Lou, what's up? Oh, now this is bugging me. Jeez. I should have restarted my computer before I did this. Let's see, get rid of Opera. Okay, good. That went away. Let's see if I can get this thing to play. I really like the track. I think you guys will too. Buddy V, J-Lou, Illuminate the State, Abdul. Let's see who we got else. Those are our premium members in the house. Welcome, premium members. Your access, not your access level, but the time that you've been a premium member is represented by the color of belt you have. So as you see, like Abdul is a white belt, means he just got his membership, whereas like Illuminate the State has a purple belt. So it goes white, blue, purple, brown, special one that nobody's seen yet, and then there's another one after that. So track is fire. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. If I can't, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. So okay, come on, play. It's looking like it's not wanting to play. So okay, fine. I'll pull it up on my phone. I have it on there. Have you guys been enjoying the scrapyard fights? What's up, Caleb Garcia? Okay, let me see here. I wish there was another way I could play this thing. Oh, you start training at Bad Company? Dude. Like, yeah, I 100% push that. I mean, you can just see like Showtime, dude, their whole crew is good. They've had some big names come through there. Nathan Stolen. They fully support us too, which goes a long way. I will say that. You either support us or you don't. And it's obvious when you don't support us. All right, here we go. Can you hear it?
Yeah, street beefs. Yeah, going down in the scrapyard. Street beefs is going down in the scrapyard. Yeah, it's going down. Street beefs is going down in the scrapyard. Yeah, going down in the scrapyard. Street beefs is going down in the scrapyard.
Sasquatch, yeah.
It's going down. Yeah. They cheer for me heavily. A boss is how you reference me. Get two piece like a number three. Don't hide behind a referee. Big dog is my pedigree. I'ma leave a legacy. Breaking jaws, splitting wigs, sleeper hook, crack your ribs. All that noise, now I'm airing you out. To get up out of here, they gon' carry you out. Never switching up my energy. Be whoever sent to me. A prayer for your memory. Destroying all my enemies. Street beefs is going down.
All right. It's just one verse. So I put that at the end of all of our new videos. And yes, a theme song, Caleb. People are making music for us, and it feels awesome. I also got somebody else making one currently. Now I've heard the early version of it. I won't play it for anybody, but I've heard the early version of it, and it is fire. it's very personal to the scrapyard as far as it talks about different fighters. Um, uh, yeah, it's really good, and it's just got to get finalized and everything. Once that's done, what I'll do is I'll edit I'll edit it, and I'll put it at the end of our fights, like this one. So this one goes at the end of the fights. I'll cycle them out, alternate them. Like I do with my T-shirts at the fights, guys. You notice, like, I'll come out and I'll be like, "Yeah, shout out to OTH," and I'll have my OTH shirt on. I know they love that. I also put a little graphic at the bottom of it. So OTH, Overtime Hustling Magazine. Go watch the video that I just put down. You can watch it because I think you're early access. Well, it doesn't matter. It's it's available to everybody that is a premium member. But Bushido Zed, Street Beef's West Coast in the house. Shout out to you guys. You guys are putting it down. I'm loving what you guys are doing. So keep up the good work. I hope you guys decide to make it up here. We're actually gonna go out to the West Coast. We're shooting for like November. Man, Virginia was just too hot. I'm not wanting to go down to Cali in the summertime. So maybe we can like figure something out, work out a time frame that we're gonna come down. I'll bring a crew down with us. Hopefully we can get matches set up ahead of time, that kind of thing. I'm boxing Martin Rubio, so that'll be cool, but definitely looking forward to going down there. So I'm going to get into what I got. A bunch of notes here. First off, damn, we're up to almost 30,000 subscribers. We must be doing something right. I mean, they just keep going up. So I'm just going to keep putting out good content for everybody. If you guys are liking it, I'll keep doing it. I listen, if something's not working, really? Dude, TikTok's just not something I'm familiar with. Like I have a TikTok account, but I don't, man, I'm already doing all this. So I do everything with the scrapyard. We do have people that help at the events, but for the most part, I'm the guy that organizes. I do the matchmaking. I set up everything. I make sure we got our cameras. I appoint the jobs. I do multiple jobs, and I do all the video editing, and I do all the promotion, the outreach to different people and groups or whatever. That's how I found OTH. I they were breaking down our videos, but I reached out to them and said, "Hey, I mean, I like your guys' stuff." And I've done that with a few people. That's how we got this outro. I reached out to a couple people and they like our stuff. So I show love back when love's shown to us. I want to work with people. I don't want to work against people. That's competitions. There's so many people that want to watch fights. There's just no reason for me to beef with anybody, to be competitive with anybody. So I want to work with people because we're all after the same. Well, we're not all after the same thing, to be honest. But if it helps me accomplish what I'm trying to do, and I can help them accomplish what they're trying to do, it's a mutual thing. I'm basically, I mean, you guys know what I'm trying to do up here. I'm trying to give people an outlet. Okay. Say you want to do something, but I mean, say you don't got nothing going on. You just want to come out. Hey, Kevin from IT. I mean, just this is something positive for everybody. So it takes people's minds off of things that are more destructive and can get them in trouble, and they can come out and they can be part of what we're doing. And it's to stick around. It's not that hard, be respectful, show love, that kind of stuff. So I do appreciate each and every member that we got. All right. So I'm wanting to do a 185-pound boxing tournament starting this event. I do have some people lined up for doing it, and I might only have 4 people, but that's okay. I I gotta have it's either 4 or 8. So if I can get 8 people, I'll do it. I'm not gonna get in on it, guys. I don't. Um, I'm not. I'm not after any belt. I'm running the show. If it wasn't for Viking Warrior, though, I probably wouldn't be working out. The guy messages me every other day asking if I'm working out. I love that because I'm not a self motivator, and he pushes me to work out. I mean, getting ready for my A-Train fight, he's messaging me like every other day, like, "Did you do anything today?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, I ran like 3 miles." It's like, "Okay, go do some bag work. Go run 2 more." It's like it's like what my coach used to do back when I was training. I still use Kicking It with Chicken. Yes, I love talking to you guys. You know, um, this is how I interact with the fans, right? This is how I answer your guys' questions. If you guys are wanting to get your questions answered quickly, you can do a super chat. I'll put that in here. Like I'll get to your questions, but like I am talking, so I just kind of see as I go up and down. Viking Warrior's a beast. Yes, great fight, my guy. Oh, you talking about my A-Train fight? Thank you. Everyone's like you were going like so slow and all this stuff, but people don't understand. Like when you're trying to use strategy, you don't just like if you try to throw 100% at A-Train, he's going to light you up. You have to be cautious against him. So I was looking for openings. No, he's not a Marine. So he's a pro fighter is what he is. So you have to look for openings, and when you see it, bang, tag him. He did tell me that I was really tricky and I made it hard, really hard to read. And that's what I was going for. I wanted to go 4 rounds with the dude, and I did. So shout out to A-Train. I don't know if he watches any of our stuff, but shout out to him for taking the fight. So anyway, 185-pound boxing tournament. Yes, we're going to do that. And that's going to be for a 185-pound boxing title. I know we got Viking Warrior in it. I got Black Panther in it, and I got a couple other people. A-Train does pick his opponents apart. If you are not careful with A-Train, you will get picked apart. Everybody thought Italian Tyson was really good, but A-Train ate him up. That's because Tyson just overwhelmed his opponents. And you know me, like I tend to stay more relaxed and read my opponent. And I mean, credit to A-Train, he does the same thing. He is a more of a professional that doesn't try to force his way into stuff where he looks for those openings and everything. So, okay. I got a question here. Yeah, I mean, my question is just what's illegal to throw in an MMA match? Don't want to derail anything. Okay. So, in our branch of street beefs, well, first off, in all branches, knees to the face, standing on the ground are illegal. We follow Washington State MMA guidelines as far as elbows to the face. So we don't actually allow any elbows to the face at all. Elbows to the body, knees to the body, fine. No twisting foot locks. So no heel hooks. What else? No intentionally spiking your opponent on their neck. Anything like that. No small joint manipulation. I think it's got to be at least 2 fingers. If you're gonna, is it 2 or 3? I'd have to ask my referee about that one. N- Basic stuff too. You can't stick your finger in somebody's eye, anything like that. You can't check the oil. You can't go up a nose. You can't use pressure points. Any weird stuff like that. Yeah. So that's the gist of our rules. We do 3-minute rounds for MMA in the scrapyard. So the other branches do 2 minutes. I mean, you can do 2-minute rounds. That's up. Yeah, no guns or no knives. Let's see. Oh, but not your chicken. I could throw chickens in the ring while you're fighting too. All right. So as you know, the Virginia invasion is over. Invasion was just a word that we used to say, "Hey, we're going out there and we're showing our presence. We are an affiliate, a brother of Street Beefs, the main branch, and we needed to get out there. No competition, nothing like that. I mean, outside of the actual fights, but there was no like bad blood or anything like that. I just like the name, the invasion. I felt like it kind of stuck. Um, yeah, dude, JLu, you know what that is? You're a wrestler. You can't do that stuff in MMA. That's just a fire chicken, you rock boat. Did you like how A Train kind of paw punches before he throws hard? Yeah, I knew that. I knew he was doing that. Um, Texas Invasion is not on the list currently because, first off, congratulations to Street Beefs Texas Anarchy for becoming a affiliate of Street Beefs. If they're watching that, that's to you guys. Texas Invasion, I like what they're doing. But our next stop is West Coast. So that's where we're going next. Maybe Texas wants to come up here. You know, that's cool too. People can come up here. And I encourage West Coasters, OG Branch, any of you guys to make a plane flight out here. And I will guarantee you will have a good time. Everybody loves coming out to the scrapyard. All right. So the Virginia invasion's over. I believe all of our fights are out for the Virginia invasion, except for anomalies, one with fair play. What else we got? June 26th is our next event. If you're not signed up to fight yet, we do need people signed up. So unfortunately, pow pow, keep up the selfie videos. I saw your comment the other day. Hey, these are just a way for me to interact with the fans. I feel like it lets people ask me questions. Just tell you guys what's going on with the scrapyard. I put a lot of time into it, and I feel like some people want to know. So, K Dog Beats asked me, do fighters get paid? Unfortunately, they don't. If we paid fighters, it would be illegal, and so we don't charge any admission to get in. We don't pay fighters, but if you're an amateur fighter in MMA or boxing, you don't get paid anyway. So, but what you do get is you get a lot of exposure. Ask any of these guys that have viral videos that have 500,000 views on them. Preacher Son, Jay Gotham, Pookie versus Brick House. Their videos are hitting 600,000. So that you don't get that exposure anywhere else. Even as a pro fighter, unless you're like Bellator or UFC, you're not getting that kind of exposure. Chronicles Podcast. What's up? Shout out to you guys. Let me see here. Some of these are just notes that I wrote in here. July is our 1-year anniversary. I'm not making any promises. Cuzzo. That is Cuzzo? Hey Cuzzo, are you Chronicles Podcast? Missed you out at Virginia, man. I had fun hanging out with the other guys. But I really want to meet you just because you're the first person I met. Like you broke down our videos and stuff. Ha, yeah. So shout out to Cuzzo. Shout out to Overtime Hustling. Can't wait to see your episode tomorrow. I know you're not a premium member, Cuzzo, but Overtime Hustling is. I just did a video where I was wearing your shirt. I gave you guys a shout out. So let's see here. Our Wall of Fame. So as you know or don't know, we have a Wall of Fame. We just don't we don't have anybody on it yet. That's because oh, where do you sign up? So you got to go to Street Beef Scrapyard, the YouTube channel, and you'll see a join button. And the join button, unless you're on an iPhone, if not, get on a PC or an Android. It'll be a little join button. If you want just the access to the videos before they're out, meaning like right now, I dropped the one that I give a shout out to you guys in. You can see that one right now. I'm not dropping that one for like 2 days on our channel, so the public doesn't get to see that for like 2 days. But the $1.99 will get you to see that. But $2.99 gets you the fights of the alternate angle the day after we film. So you get to see every single fight the day after it films. I throw them up. I spend a whole day on YouTube cutting. It's all raw footage too. So if there's any like slip ups or things that you're not really like sure about, you can always. So yeah, man, you can always see it on that uncut premium access. We don't cut anything out of it. But you got to get on an Android or log in on a PC or something. Or what you can probably do on an iPhone is you can probably go to like a browser and log into your YouTube that way. And I'm pretty sure once you get logged in, then when you go to your YouTube on iPhone, you'll be able to see all the videos, and it'll be under a community tab. So anyway, the Wall of Fame, you have to have 8 wins to get on the Wall of Fame. Nobody's quite up to 8 wins yet. So we got some people getting close. As somebody just mentioned, Turtle is close. Turtle is close. Boom. Different color for you. Matched my eyes. Turtle's close. Simo is getting there. Golden Hands is close. Yeah, we got some people getting there. So let's see what. Oh, what else? What's Kevin from IT? Damn, that's a lot of wins. Wife says that's a lot of months. Hey, do more than one fight a month. That can be any combination of fights, whether it's MMA or boxing or kickboxing, whatever. The only ones that don't count are BJJ matches. We might do a BJJ event coming up. If anybody's interested in coming out to do some grappling, hit me up, or I'll make an event for it. And we'll probably just do like a weekend thing. I'll pull my cameras out. We'll film. It's a separate record, BJJ matches. But yeah, don't lose your toe. You need those, I think. Live streams. Check this out. What if, for my premium access members, because you guys are so invested in the scrapyard, I should say. What if maybe a couple matches a month I filmed live at the event, but only to those premium access members? What would you think about that? I know, well, come on. You're going to say yes. I mean, who wouldn't? If you can't make it there, but you can sit there and watch the thing live or watch it, whatever, or an alternate angle, you know what I mean? I just got to test my internet coverage out by the cage. That's the determining factor right there. So something not so positive. I might be limiting the corners, guys. So we're getting a lot of people to come out, and that's not necessarily a good thing. So we do this whole thing for YouTube. The filming for YouTube, but we're also doing it for people that want to help out and help with the scrapyard. We have that for them. So people that come out and do jobs for us, they get a what's up, Caleb? They get basically a free pass to the fights. And you come out, you do some jobs, you get a free pass to the fights, right? So come out and do some work. Don't just come out and stand by the cage. I saw somebody take a team photo the other day. I went to their team page, and they had like 15 people there. And I did not approve all those people. So don't do that to me, or stuff like that causes me to have to put more restrictions and monitor things more closely. And I don't want to have to do that. That's why we have post approval in the group now. That's why I'm probably locking the porta potty now. Yeah. Special guests. So if you're watching, if you're like, I don't want to say it like that. We've had some special guests come out, whether they're pro fighters, boxers, MMA, UFC fighters, Bellator fighters. I've had Bellator fighters contact me on Instagram. So Bellator fighters, if you're interested, or UFC fighters, and you want to come out and spectate, I know a lot of you have local gyms and you're looking for people to pick up. To get into your gym. This is a good avenue for that. We've got some pretty good talent coming out of the scrapyard, and a lot of them are looking for gyms to start training at. You can either be one of those gyms that says, hey, I like what you guys are doing. I know it's not illegal, because it's not, but some people think it is, and they can support us, or they can just say, oh, well, I want to keep my distance from you. That's fine. Keep your distance from us. But when it comes time for me to want to help you out, I'm going to keep my distance too. It's just how it goes. So these gyms, like, I don't want to name drop or anything, but local gyms that are supporting us, we've had fighters go out to their gyms and start training. So what's up, Chance? I got more for you guys, I've been working. I've been at work, and I didn't really have a lot to do at work, so I sat there and I wrote stuff down just to talk about with you guys. Clothing. So I talked to Martin Rubio, who I'm probably fighting in November, which is funny that you can have a fight with somebody but not have any emotion attached to it. You know what I mean? I can go out there and fight you, but like after the fight, we're going to be just as cool as we were before the fight. So anyway, he does our merch. I have one large sweatshirt or extra large sweatshirt right now. And if Anomaly comes on here, it's got his name on it unless he wants to wait for a large. If not, I do have one extra large sweatshirt. Those are hard to come by. Actually, K-Dog, we actually have a vendor at the event, so don't have to worry about that. Hey, thank you, Marv. I really appreciate that. I try to listen to the fans, try to give you guys what you want. Not everything works out as far as like suggestions that you guys do, but I do try. I think, Ugly Boy, I think that's when it's coming down, man. I don't want to come down there in the summertime. Hell no. Pull over, Kevin from IT. You see, sorry, I'm looking at more stuff. So July's fight date is, if you're looking to sign up, you got to wait. It's going to be July 31st. That's going to be when the July event is. Now, I don't make posts. You ever going to have hoodies made? Yeah, we got hoodies. Oh, you're a zipper guy? Can't please everybody. Sorry. So, like, you can pretty much guarantee that our fights are going to be at the end of the month. Whether it's the last weekend of the month or the second to the last, it's going to be after the 20th of every month. That's just how we do it. We've always done it that way. And we did that to try to stay out of the way of the other branches. But, are you going to West Coast? We're going to West Coast in like November. Scrapyard rash guards would be dope. Yeah, maybe we can look into something like that. Street beef scrapyard. Better bring your rash guard. I like that, right? Did you hear that, Jay Gotham? So yeah, July 31st. That's probably going to be our July event. All right, what else we got, everybody? So when you show up to the scrapyard, this is something that I have set up. You show up, you form a line, you sign your waiver, you show your ID, you sign your waiver, you jump on a scale right then and there, and the scale technician writes down your official weight. Now, we try to match people up within 10 pounds. If you're going to match up with somebody outside of that, we let you know. And yeah, but it's usually within 10 pounds. But I know we've had weight issues before. If my scale person initials the weight, that is the weight that he saw or she saw. Okay. So, whatever, if you think a fighter's not the weight that they are initialed at, that's what they initialed in at. That's what they weighed in at and got initialed. So, my scale technician is not putting their initials down on an incorrect weight. We don't do that. One thing about the scrapyard, people always assume the worst, but we try to judge fairly. I don't care if a belt changes hands. I don't care who wins the fight. I want it to be fair. I don't want there to be any BS. Oh, you're trying to make it in November to Cali event, or are you trying to come up to our event in November? We are still going to have an event for ourselves in November. So hopefully I can persuade West Coast to do their event at like, I don't know, maybe persuade them to do their event earlier in the month so it's not interfering with like our event. You know what I mean? As far as us having to go down there and do all that stuff. So I have possible word that we might have a group invading the scrapyard in July. I won't say who. No, I'm not going to say who, but that's a possibility. But I want people to sign up for this month. I think July is like a really hot month that people want to sign up for, but this one we need people signed up for this month. I'll be honest. We're going to try some new stuff out this month too. So we're thinking we're going back to our sky view, okay? But we're not going to use a drone. I got another GoPro. Somebody donating and letting us use a GoPro. We're going to film it downward. Yeah. Any heavyweights? Caleb, are you Scorpio? Here's something too that I forgot about. Commentary. Buddy V is still in here. He has volunteered. Shout out to Buddy V. Big shout out to Buddy V. I gotta say, man, he came with us to Virginia and he didn't fight. He still got a broken hand, it's still healing. That guy put in more work than any of the fighters. He got so many damn interviews. In fact, check this out, guys. I want to link you to his interviews because he did such a good job. I would love to see every single person in here subscribe to his channel. We try to help out each other. I try to help out any of our fighters, Gash, anybody that's got a YouTube channel, you know, like I'll do what I can to try to I'll try to do what I can in order to get their channel out there. So I'm noticing Buddy V's channel is actually picking up some pace. So are you still on your Buddy V? Here is Buddy V's one of his videos, I think. So go to his channel right now and sub to it because you're going to see a lot of scrapyard stuff on there. He interviews all our fighters at our fights. He's really energetic. He does great interviews. Um, yeah, he's definitely I definitely got to get that guy's name on the staff wall. Speaking of which, there are some people I need to put on the staff wall and even take off the staff wall. Okay, so how you get on the staff wall is you consistently be part of the scrapyard, helping out um, with whatever. You know, if you come out consistently doing a job, whether it's refereeing or whatever, timekeeper, then I'll get you on that wall. But I mean, if you only came out for a few months and I put your name up there and then you quit coming out, I'm probably going to take your name off the wall and replace it with somebody who replaced your job. It's just fair, you know. It's Black Hawk. Oh yeah, how's it going, bro? You had a good fight. I hope you come back out. I don't know if you're signed up for this month. I think you are. If you are signed up, I should be able to get you a fight for sure. You know, I haven't done matchmaking yet, but I plan on doing it soon. I drag my feet, you know. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a full-time job, I got a family, and I got you guys. So I gotta divvy that all up evenly. Buddy V though, he wants to do commentary. So if you're a premium access member, aka Kevin from IT, aka Illuminate State, aka Overtime Hustling, all you guys, Cody R, um, all you guys, if you are $2.99 and higher, the early access, then what we're gonna do next month, we're gonna try this out. Buddy V is he's gonna be by the camera and he's gonna be giving commentary with somebody else during the fights. Now, we use that alternate angle as slow motion footage for our full cinematic, like edited video. So even though he's going to be doing commentary, you're not going to hear his commentary in our edited videos because I take the audio out. Audio doesn't sound very good when it's at 50% speed or 25% speed. Yes, Buddy V started a different YouTube channel just for our type of stuff. I told him, you know, you could put the stuff on your already growing YouTube channel, which I will help you advertise that. It's Zool Fitness, I think is the name of it. Sorry if I got that wrong, Buddy V. But Mr. June in the house, Fight Team 206, big supporters of the Scrapyard. Check them out, subscribe to them. Anyway, I will support him and all that. But I said, if you want, but when you mix different types of content together, you know, it's hard for people to follow. So I said, maybe just use a separate YouTube channel for all of your interviews for the Scrapyard related stuff and throw them on there. And I mean, the subscribers are going up pretty quick. You know, he just started it. So that's why it's important to help these guys out now, because their channels can blow up. So, but he's gonna be doing commentary. You're only gonna hear it if you're a premium access member. You get to hear the Buddy V commentary. All right, what else? So July is our 1-year anniversary. I wish I had a party hat and some confetti. Yes, 1 year. 1 year. Can you believe it? It's just getting better and better. I mean, I got all you guys here talking with me. We got a ton of support. We got a good community, and it's growing every single day. I'm just super thankful for that. You guys are what make the Scrapyard. You really do. And I will shout out anybody that supports us. So, oh, a little bit of negative. No call, no show. Don't sign up and then not show up to fight. If you can't fight, let me know ahead of time. Be like, even if it's the day before, just be like, hey, I'm not going to be at my fight. Yeah, I might be disappointed, whatever, but I'm not going to hold it against you. You know, you let me know. Okay? You let me know. I prepared for it. Got it. Don't let your opponent get in your head. Don't think about your opponent and then just decide not to come out. I mean, I know how that is. But don't no call, no show. That is super unreliable. Your opponent could be traveling, and then all of a sudden your match with your opponent is not going to happen because you didn't show up. So that happened last time with somebody that's fought in our yard a few times. One of the people that fought on, I think, our second event, they no called, no showed, and then I text them and said, "Are you coming out?" And they didn't even want to respond to me. So not cool at all. That childish behavior will get you. It can get you banned. It can, if you do it enough times. I don't like. Look, guys, I don't like dropping. Where is it? I don't like dropping the ban hammer. I really don't. But the ban hammer happens sometimes. How to get banned? Be disrespectful, laugh at people's training videos, say mean stuff in the group, no call, no show enough times, talk crap about our decisions, argue with people, be negative. That's how you get kicked out of our group. And I don't like to say it this way, but I have the power to ban you from every single Street Beefs, every single branch, every single Facebook group. So, you know, I don't ban people for stupid reasons, but if you're going to go on your Facebook and make a rant post and call us clowns and stuff, and because your decision didn't go your way, and then stir up a whole bunch of drama, or you're some stupid ass kid from Kent or something that thinks he's a CIA agent that is causing a whole bunch of trouble, you're just digging yourself farther down. You're never going to come back. Never going to come back. I can be a pretty accepting person as far as like letting people back in the group if they get a hold of me or apologize or something. But I mean, it depends on how bad it was. Hey, Anomaly, yeah, I was just talking about you. But it depends on it, obviously. The roadmap for Scrapyard, Virginia, West Coast, and Texas. Yes. Wait, what? Who thinks they're a CIA agent? I'm not going to say his name because he said that we're slandering him and all this. Nobody slandered him. Defamation of character, nothing like that. That literally didn't happen. He just came up with this in his brain, told us he's a CIA agent, he's investigating us and all this stuff. And what a freaking joke. Dude, you are mental. You have mental problems. Sent messages to Scarface, Esteban, Nate, everybody. They just messaged me who's this? I'm like, sent me pictures of to Esteban and A Train and said this will never be delusional, like crazy. And he trains in he's kind of local too. Dude, I had to block him from my Facebook. 2 profiles I had to block him from. Then he hit me up on Instagram. I had to block him from Instagram. Then he went on our YouTube channel and I had to block him from our YouTube channel. Some of these people are hard to get rid of. They just can't accept the fact that they screwed up and that we're supposed to just cave and let them back in the group. That's not how it works. So this one's out to you. This one's out to you, Mr. CIA agent. Boom, ban hammer. Ban hammer, ban hammer, ban hammer. Ban forever. Go start your own group. Do it. If it was easy, everybody would have a successful backyard group. It's not easy. It's not just about your dude, you have no idea. And you want to act tough? I've seen your sparring videos, man. You're a beginner, very beginner. So The whole thing that started it was you getting in an argument with somebody a lot bigger than you, and me saying, "Hey, if you want to solve that beef, come out to the scrapyard." And then you whined and said he was way bigger than you. Why did you pick a fight with him then? And then you go and say, "Oh well, hey, they're trying to get me to fight this guy that's like 220 pounds and I'm like 170." Nobody tried to get you to fight him. Basically, I said glove up or shut up. If you're going to argue with somebody and start a fight with them and you're not willing to get in there with them for a beef fight, then shut up. Block them. Block them, block them, block them. That way you don't have to deal with them. But don't try to turn it around on me and say that you're going to have the CIA investigate the scrapyard and all their horrific dealings out there. And dude, anybody that's been out of the scrapyard knows we're a cool group of people. There's nothing illegal going on. I mean, keep fishing, but you're just going to wind up burning your own energy out. You know, if you put that much energy into your own music, it might actually be good, but it sucks. So, sorry to be a realist. All right. Let's see. I want champions to be defending their belts every 3 months. So if you're a belt holder in the scrapyard, I want you defending your title every 3 months. Just putting that out there. Some of the stuff I wrote down, but it's like, oh, I had an idea, and I'm going to run it by you guys. What would you guys think of a tale of the tape? Like UFC, tail of the tape. So what I'll do is I'll try to get more information from the fighters when they sign their waivers. Height, weight, age, location they're fighting out of. Maybe more information, right? I'm not going to measure reach and all that. Maybe for a title fight, but I feel like as somebody like me who's very analytical, you like to see details, right? So I mean, it could be something that's cool, and we can always try stuff out. If it doesn't work, we just go back to what we were doing, right? Not everything's well received, but some things are well received, like the slow motion camera angle and the alternate camera angle and the turf. That's pretty well received. Tail of the tape music track, yeah. Caleb, did I ask you, or did you answer? Are you Scorpio, Caleb? All right. So when you do your video intros now, or when you do your intros, I want there's not going to be any more silent treatments, okay? And I picked this up from Virginia, so shout out to the main branch. They make you say your fight name, your weight, and your height. You have to say those 3 things. And I think we should follow suit with it. Because honestly, people want to get a little bit of something. You are Scorpio. No more silent treatment, Scorpio. You got to say something. You don't got to give your life story, but I mean, fight name, age, or fight name, weight, and height. So we kind of do face off. So I don't always put them in the videos, but I can. I try to edit the videos to be as short as possible, which unfortunately, like putting in our new music track added another like 30 seconds to the videos. But some people do want to go on there and see a shorter fight. So Golden Hands in July. It should actually be Golden Hands in June, to be honest. I'm having a hard time finding an opponent for him. Have the cameraman. Yes, the cameraman will tell the fighters what to say, Ron. Ron is anomaly, by the way. I feel like we're starting to get some heavier guys. Have you thought about an open weight boxing tournament? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. In fact, I think I skipped it on my list on accident. I am thinking about doing a boxing or MMA tournament. Even if we only have 4 guys, I can classify it as a tournament. And honestly, you know, a four person tournament, it only lasts 2 months. You got bracket number 1, and then bracket number 2, and then, hey, champion. Keep in mind that if it's a championship title, I'm not matching you up based on skill. You are getting matched up on your weight and your weight only. So if you are a level 1 and you want to sign up for that tournament, you could be fighting somebody that's level 5. So I'm just saying, keep that in mind. Okay, so let me go here. I need some permanent people to come out and work specific jobs. Okay. I need a medical personnel that can bring out a good medical kit. I would prefer you bring your medical kit with you, and take it home with you and all that. So I need a medical personnel that has experience, whether you're a nurse or something like that. I do have medical trained personnel out here, but have a dedicated one would be super good. I need somebody to work the weigh-in station. Hey, Kevin from IT, what do you have? I typically use GoPro Hero 8s and higher. But I mean, if somebody brings a GoPro out and they want to film alternate angles and they get it okayed with me, I will let you film. But here's the thing: don't be bringing out your GoPros and not letting me know about it and hiding it in your coat. Dude, that is so disrespectful. I'm still mad about that. Still mad about that. Why would you bring a freaking camera when you knew that cameras weren't legal to be at the scrapyard? You knew that, or you wouldn't be hiding it. Okay. So I should have kicked your butt out, but you were somebody's dad, so I didn't do it. I was super mad about that. Sometimes I'm too nice, Sometimes I want to give people extra chances and stuff when they don't deserve it. Check-in stations, another one. I need somebody to be at the check-in stations. I need a parking attendant every event. Very important. Very important to have a parking attendant. Man, if somebody local wants to come mow that grass that everybody parks in, that would be kick-ass. I don't have a riding mower. Let me see here. I'll have to check. I have like 4 similar ones and all the equipment. That's some real shit you pick on Facebook. Unless you bought it in like the last year or so, it's probably like later than an 8. I got a 7 here. And I'll actually show you my setup, guys. So, okay, look at this. See that? Boom. That's a battery bank. Okay. So how we do this is we plug this in, right? And then we film our GoPro like that. I have unlimited battery with this thing. Okay, just like that. And filmers, put this thing on your wrist right here so you don't drop my camera, please. But we may have to start giving I just dropped something. We may have to start giving our cameras a little bit of an intermission because they do get hot, everybody. They get hot. They get hot and they want to shut down. Is it a GoPro, Kevin? Ooh. Oh. Whoa. I know I got more than that. Maybe not. So I do love your guys' donations at the scrapyard. We had somebody, I forget who it was, and I apologize, but they donated $35 last time on a live chat, and I'm using that to buy what's called a media mod, and it goes on my GoPro. The one I just showed you, it'll clip right on, and it's got a better microphone in it, and it'll help with commentary. But we always have costs associated with the scrapyard. Like I bought this camera today, so okay, man, I got like, look at these things. These are my freaking webcams. Bought them off of Amazon. One of them's super old, works great, but it's like super close and it's really bad quality. My other one I bought off of Amazon, 1080p. It conked out on me. The audio went. If you were on here, you knew I was having problems with the audio like a week ago. That was the internal microphone inside of the webcam. And that's the second one of those things I bought. I gave them another chance. Oh, you got a brand new gimbal. Oh, nice. So yeah, that was like a brand new one. So man, let's see how I've spent a ton of money on these freaking cameras, but I think it's important for me to be able to talk to you guys, to get information out, and be interactive. So with that said, no, it doesn't mean I'm leaving. I want to know what you guys got. What are some fights in the scrapyard you would want to see? So let's ask some questions. Who would you like to see come to the scrapyard from another branch? What are some matchups you would like to see in the scrapyard, whether it's from an OG branch member or a West Coast or whatever, versus a scrapyard member? I don't care what you guys say. You could say whatever you want. I don't even care if you guys pick different weight classes for the fighters. This is all hypothetical. What are some of the scrapyard fighters that you like to see the most? What do you look forward to seeing the most when you hear we're doing an event and scrapyard fought? You know, like who is it the most that really gets your attention? Hold on, I just got a message. Viking Warrior hitting me up. Should let him know we're on live chat. I'm going to send Viking Warrior. Let's see if we can get Viking Warrior in here. How about that? El Chapo versus Crazy Hands really gave me perspective on size difference. Yeah. Shinigami. That's someone I've wanted. I tried to get him up here one time. He's almost as elusive as the Sasquatch. He's almost as elusive as the Sasquatch. And you know what? If you watch this Shinigami, we would love to have you up here. And whoever, you know what? We'll set your fight up ahead of time. So if there's somebody out of the scrapyard you want to fight, we'll look into it. But you know, we could definitely get you a fight. Canadian, I know you're in Washington State right now, bro. Come on up to the scrapyard. You know, come get a match. Okay, Ron. Yeah, I'll try to do that for you. Preacher's son ? Solo. Yes. Solo is, dude, he's so entertaining. Like, how can you not like Solo? Let's see, we all do it in Georgia. What you're doing down in Georgia, Atlanta. 619 versus the Viking Warrior. That's a good one. They actually, I think 619 is quite a bit larger than Viking Warrior. Demon Monsoon versus Solo, that could work. I brought that up to Demon Monsoon when I met him, but he didn't like the weight difference, and also Solo likes to do kickboxing, and Demon Monsoon is specifically boxing, so that could be a tough one to match up, but you never know. Maybe Kevin from IT versus Demon Monsoon. That would actually be a really good one. That would be really good. 619, don't want that Viking Warrior smoke. Have you checked out Bounty Hunter? He's somebody we could put up against 619, but I want Bounty Hunter to fight a couple more times first. In fact, WA said Golden Arms would be a good one against Bounty hunter. But yeah, Kevin, no kicks, boxing only. Demon Monsoon. Space Monkey, yes, that's a good one. Me versus Wolverine. Ugh. Yeah. You know what? I actually think Viking Warrior might be fighting the Wolverine soon, but I don't know for sure on that. So don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit. You have to get used to my stupid little comments that people probably don't get because they're old. All right. What about if Fair Play came out? Who would you like to see Fair Play fight? So try to think like, hey now, I'm old. I'm old too. I'm relating. That's what I do. Preacher Son. Preacher Son, Preacher. Hold on. Dude. J-Lu, you did it. That's it. Preacher Son versus Fair Play, MMA. Yes. 100%. Now, boxing, what about? I know Fair Play likes to do more than one match. Finer chicken. Nah, man. I don't even want to touch that. That's how disgusting. You know mice carry diseases. You know that, right? Zantastic. Mice carry diseases. I don't want to touch a diseased, infested mouse. Plus, I think we live too close to a school zone, so that mouse would not be allowed to come to our fights anyway. So, just saying, I don't make the rules, Washington State, prevention of sexual predators makes those types of lists. So, speaking of which, I'm not going to say the name, but we had a group member of ours that we found out had some charges like that. So, I just so disgusted with it. Like, you meet a person, you shake their hand, they're at your house, you think they're cool and everything, and then they turn out to be a chomo. So, first thing I did, chomo was kicked from all Street Beef groups. We made an awareness post in our group about the chomo. I told everybody that had that chomo on their friends list to kick that chomo off their friends list, to not be associated with it. I didn't just go off of hearsay. I went off of, hey, send me a screenshot of charges. Boom. Okay, that's all I needed. And as soon as that happened, gone. It's not the first time we've had to do something like that. Somebody actually messaged me one time and said, hey, this guy you're having come out, if you don't like the talk, dude, don't watch the talk stuff. I don't know what to tell you, man. Some people like this. I mean, I get it's not for everybody, but some people do like to interact. We're not filming 70 fights a month. I film 25 to 30 fights, 20 to 30 fights a month. Okay, that means that I can release a fight about every other day. I like to give you guys content, so I'll talk to you guys. I made this little setup, let you guys know how to sign up to fight, what's going on in the scrapyard, rule changes, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, if you don't like it, sorry, it's not for everybody. A lot of people didn't like our sparring videos so I quit putting sparring videos on our channel. Those are for premium access now. Same with interviews. I stopped putting those on our channel, and I pretty much just put the fights and I do the live chats. So These are live chats like this are ways for people to donate to the scrapyard to help get necessary items that we need. And it's a way for them to be able to communicate and talk to, some of the fighters, ask me questions. Thanks, Golden Child. You hate when you miss them. Yeah, you know what, man? I try to give you guys some warning now. But no, I have not thought about putting the boxing ring back, J-Lu. That thing's gone. Solo destroyed my boxing ring. Yeah, I'm back in Gig Harbor. I've been in Gig Harbor for a week. I only spent like 3 or 4 days in Virginia. So Solo destroyed my boxing ring. I mean, it was on its way out anyway. We already had plans to build a cage. That just kind of pushed us in that direction to build a cage. Who will fight with Illuminate the State? I don't know. When Illuminate the State comes back, he will get matched up with somebody. So yeah. Anyway, Solo, he destroyed our ring. Not his fault for the most part. But it did force us to build that badass cage we have. And most people like our cage. Some people secretly hate our cage. And it's always nice that you have people that'll like, yeah, I'm not going to get into it. Is Gash going to fight soon, or is she retired? Gash is not retired. She is recovering from an injury that happened a while back. So, yeah, we haven't done any matchmaking Illuminate yet. So, anyway, she's waiting for her injury to heal. I think it was like a foot or an ankle or something, but I don't push fighters to fight when they're injured. They'll come back when they're back. Not sure why 7 trillion people keep bringing up Yeah. Don't like chicken talk. Don't tune in. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I don't know why he keeps getting brought up. The more he keeps getting brought up, the more relevant he stays. He's not that great of a fighter. Heavily supplemented, illegal supplements. And then there's the fact that he is a child molesting POS. So there's that. Although some people feel like they still have to watch his videos. I will say this. Thank you, YouTube, because there has been a large attack on his YouTube channel. People making videos about him and trying to persuade the subscribers to leave his channel. That's hard to do. Video about matchmaking, the inside baseball. Yeah, we do matchmaking videos. I'll make a matchmaking video like a week before the event when I have all the matches made up. But I mean, like right now, to be honest, I haven't really even gone through the names yet. I just feel like we need more names to sign up to have a good event. It seems like we kind of go up and down. One month we'll have too many people, and then we'll have not enough, and then we'll have 2 people, not enough. Come on, guys, sign up to fight. If you plan on fighting and you haven't signed up, do it now so I can get you a match. Get your name on that wall. You want to be the first one with your name on that wall, right? What else we got? You guys got anything else? Trying to look, man. I went through like most of the stuff that I had listed down here. Again, if you want to check out the video that I just finished today, you got to be a premium access member. It'll be out in like 2 more days. But if you want to watch it now, it's between Yangshi and Scarecrow. It's a really good fight. I'm pretty sure like Overtime Hustlin' and those guys already went and watched it. But check it out. I'm actually gonna go right now. Hey, Ben Shelley, aka Solo, guys, check his channel out. I'm gonna link you guys to his channel because he's got a lot of funny stuff. Kevin from IT is on there. Okay, hold on. BG, TGK versus Baby Gorilla. Actually, TGK has a fight coming up against Built Different. They're rival roofing companies. They work for rival roofing companies. BG, who's BG? Sorry, Kevin, who's BG? I Dirty John on Netflix. Talk to you later. Thanks, Golden Child. Dirty John. If I see it pull up, I will check it out. Regards from Mexico. Thank you for tuning in from Mexico. This is Solo's YouTube channel. Check it out. I think I linked you to a video though. I linked you to a video, but subscribe to his channel. So he makes some funny stuff. He's got definitely a unique personality. Golden Child. My bad. Baby Gorilla. Oh, Baby Gorilla. Okay. El Perro versus Baby Gorilla. I got to watch some of Baby Gorilla stuff. I'll be honest, I don't get a chance to watch all the Street Beef fights anymore. I'm so busy working on our own. So let's see here. The video that I posted, El Chapo versus Crazy Hands, that video is doing very well, people. It's ranked number 1 out of the last 10 videos I posted. So I suggest if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Also, if you check out my previously uploaded videos, I uploaded a video interview with me that Scarface did with me. He pulled me off to the side and wanted me to do a video. It looks like we've got a few people that have watched the Yangshi Scarecrow video. Let me know what you guys think of our outro. I'll post a link to it right here. Not everybody on here has heard it yet. No, Yankee and the Brit. There's another one. I want to give a shout out to these guys. I love what they're doing. They do great interviews. Click on them right there. Subscribe to them. I'm building up a subscriber playlist for you guys. So you can thank me later. Right here. There's our outro. But Yankee and the Brit, click on them right quick. And check out their channel. Hey, thank you. I like having our own song. They cheer for me heavily. A boss is how you reference me. Get 2 piece like a number 3. Don't hide behind no referee. Big dog is my pedigree. I'ma leave a legacy. Breaking jaws, splitting wigs, sleeper hook, crack your ribs. So there's actually another part of that verse. I should have done the whole thing, but in interest of keeping the video or the outro shorter in our videos, I only did like half of the verse. So that's why we wound up with only half the verse. But yeah. Well, if nobody's got anything else, I usually let these things run as long as they need to. But if the chat gets kind of bogged down a little bit, we don't got any questions, then I start to kind of say like yeah, we're gonna wrap things up. So open weight matches. So no, we kind of like we've let people fight. So okay, if a fighter comes out and we're like, hey, we got this fighter, and they're like, I don't care about the weight, and I know that they're a competent fighter, then I can't allow them to fight a heavier opponent. Case in point, Scarecrow comes out, wanted to fight. The guy was 30 pounds heavier than him, and he knocked dude out in like, a minute, under a minute. So it can happen, but we got to be careful. We really do. I don't want anybody to get seriously injured out here. So I will do whatever I can to protect the fighters. Fair enough? Oh, I think that's a little crazy. Red alert, red alert. Sorry, I went out and bought these things just for you guys. You guys should feel privileged. What do you guys got? Figueroa. I didn't watch the fights tonight, guys. I know I should have, but I didn't watch the fights, so sorry. UFC fights, they just don't get my attention like they used to. Are the lights bugging you? I kind of feel like the lights. Yeah, there we go. Or green. I'm so entertained by these lights. Who's Baby Gorilla asking for science? Search BG and Street Beef doesn't bring Baby Gorilla. Maybe he met Baby Hulk. Gorilla's another fighter. I met Gorilla in Virginia. Okay, what about this, guys? If we could have any fighter from the scrapyard come back and fight, who would you like to see come back and fight? Even if they left the state or moved on or who would you like to see come back and fight? I know who I would like to see. So I don't see a Baby Gorilla. Gorilla. Cute baby gorilla gets dragged around by bigger gorilla. No, that's young dog shit versus gorilla. Oh, geez. Gorilla versus bone. Gorilla's fought a lot. There, you said it. You said it, Yankee and the Brit. You said it. That is 100% who I would like to see come back and fight. I would love to see Gumby come back and fight. He used to be super involved with Street Beef Scrapyard. He loved coming out here. His dad used to talk to us, used to send me messages and stuff. And then he joined MMA gym, and now nobody ever hears from Gumby. It sucks because he was one of those fighters that people like to really see, and his name could really get out there. But I think he got hooked up with one of those gyms that are like, nah, you can't go fight at Street Beefs. It's like those. Oh man, I don't know anything about them, so I don't want to talk shit about them. But some of those gyms, they're like, they think if it doesn't benefit them, they won't allow it to happen. It's not about the fighter or anything like that. There are gyms out there that grab a hold of their fighter, and they don't care. They don't want their fighter to grow or anything like that. They just want to make money off that fighter. That's all they want. So they think that they control every aspect of that fighter's life. I hate it. I hate it. They should be allowed to come out and do fights like this, but not all gyms are cool. J. Lou would rematch Gumby. Now that you're in Bad Company, that would actually be a really cool one. In fact, J. Lou, I would get some training in. There are some matches I would like to put you up in. But you need to be working with Bad Company a lot. They will steer you on the right path. Okay. Let's talk about you love Gash. We all love Gash. Let's talk about Bad Company MMA for a second. Okay. So I've known their instructor Jacob for a long time. Always been really cool with me. Very knowledgeable. Tons of experience. Showtime. Not the Showtime from the OG branch. The Showtime that fought Jay Gotham. I've known him for a while. Man, they shaped him into a real badass. Preacher's son. Same deal. Nathan Stolen. Superman Stolen. UFC, or I mean a Bellator fighter. Let me look this one up for you guys. I trained with this guy. And that's who got him where he was Bad Company. Find this guy out. So this isn't.
It is time to take a look at our tail of the tape for this fight, brought to you by Bud Light, the beer you can always count on. The experience.
So this is Nathan. I'll post a fight of Nathan's just in case people like to follow along with the stuff that I'm putting on here. This isn't one of his Bellator fights, but you can look his name up and find him on Bellator so that you know I'm not full of shit.
Front Street Fights lightweight division.
This is Front Street Fights.
Jack Daniel.
So this is man, Nathan. I started training with that kid when he was like 16 years old. I knew he was going places. I think
Stolen respected it. He said that was kind of tricky. He kind of laughed at it. You know.
Super good wrestler, good heavy hands.
You get 3:54 of round 2 due to referee stoppage due to strikes. Our referee Tom Subnet stops him out due to strikes, picking up his 8th victory, fighting out of the blue corner, Nathan Superman Stolen.
So yeah, Aberdeen, Washington, Bad Company MMA. You picked a good one, J. Lou. Well, I don't know what True Gym is, bro. Never heard of it. I'm not dissing you or anything. I'm just saying I don't know what it is. Listen, guys, there are a lot of backyard fight organizations popping up right now. It's happening everywhere. But when you think of backyard fight groups, who do you think about? Who's the host that comes to mind? It's Scarface. Scarface is the face of backyard fights. Okay, they got Strelka. I love what Strelka does. I love their feel. Love it. So shout out to Strelka. Love you guys. Street Beefs, though, I mean, they've been around since like 2008, and everybody knows who Scarface is. Everybody knows who Street Beefs is. They are the biggest, maybe not numbers-wise as far as views, but when you compare them to Strelka, but I feel like they're the most known. People have always, like anybody you talk to that's watched a backyard fight video on YouTube, guaranteed they've seen a Street Beefs video. No, we're not in Cali. We are in Washington State, AJ. However, Street Beefs West Coast, which you can find on Facebook. Also, you can find Street Beef Scrapyard on Facebook. We have separate groups, but we are all one family. So they are based out of Cali, Las Vegas, Arizona. They move around, so they have different events. But we always welcome people from Cali up to the scrapyard in Washington State. So more than welcome. Just join our Facebook group and sign up, or join the West Coast group. They have a different sign up process than we do, everybody. So, all right, guys. Any more questions? You got a real one that's gonna stump the fire chicken? Hypothetical? Anything about what we do? Questions regarding fights? Whatever. I'm gonna give you guys until 9:40. So that's like 4 more minutes. Give you guys until then, and then I'm gonna peace out after that. So, what do you guys got? What do you want to say? You can say almost anything. I mean, unless it's like blatantly disrespectful, then you get the band hammer. So we got nothing. I really like how many thumbs up we got for this video. Why don't you guys give me if you're on here and you haven't given us a thumbs up, I want to see the thumbs up go up before the end of the 5 minutes. Hello? That'd be cool to see. It just means people like the video, like the conversation, you know. I'm gonna try some different stuff with my intros at the fights too. I was thinking about doing a big scoop of pre-workout and being really energetic. Nah, you know, I'm just gonna try to say some different stuff and not have all the videos sound the same as far as what comes out of my mouth. You know, have you ever considered any other fighters' title shots? You have the 3 belts. Can you start making divisions? Yes. Actually, J-Lu, that's a very good question. I'm going to start doing this every event. Maybe multiple times an event. I'm just going to have 4 people agree to do a tournament, and we're going to start awarding titles to people for winning those tournaments. And then you're a belt holder. Now, let me be clear about the scrapyard belts, everybody. I don't want any misconceptions happening here. When you win a title at the scrapyard, the belt is just a physical piece that you can have your picture taken with. You don't actually get to take home the belt. If that were the case, I would be having like $2,000 in belts. Stripling Warrior wants the Rav rematch next year. Maybe we can get the Rav to come out to the scrapyard. Dude, we get some GoFundMes together and start trying to get some of these fighters out here. You know, maybe that can be a thing. I know Mikey from TikTok, he wants to come out to the scrapyard. So, I mean, we can make stuff happen. It just depends, you know. Depends on how big the match is. If you're a big name from another branch and you have a following like Shinigami or Big Smile or Gorilla, you know, it might be really easy for us to get people to donate to get you out here. But J. Lou is right. You know, we need more. We need more division champions. It'll be like 135, 45, 55, 70, 85, 205, 220, heavyweight, and possibly super heavyweight. So those might be all of our different levels. And we'll do those in 3 different types: boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. You can't hold more than one title at a time. If you're the kickboxing champion, you cannot be the MMA champion at the same time. I'm not going to let people hoard belts. That'll give people an opportunity to hold multiple people, different people, to hold titles. I need to shave this. Not all the way off, but clean it up. Does it possible for the fans assist to watch matches? Are you talking about spectators? the closest you're going to get to being a spectator or anybody is coming out and helping with an event and being part of our team. But I'll be perfectly honest. You know who I cater to? I cater to the people that were down from day one. The ones that come out here that don't want anything in return. They just want to be part of the scrapyard. Those are the people that I put their names up on the wall for being the staff. Those are the people I let come to every event. Those are the people I trust. Not that I can't trust new people, but that's definitely who I mainly look forward to make mods in the group, to be our security. Oh, by the way, shout out to Ben, the Vanilla Gorilla Williams. Shout out to you, bro. Happy birthday. And shout out to Hitmonlee, aka Harangue. Shout out to you for your birthday, bro. I hope you guys had good ones. From the scrapyard. But that's about it for time. I want to start a Street Beefs branch in Toronto. Who would I contact to get started? Because our city really needs it. Well, you don't have to start a Street Beefs, Mr. Big. You can start your own backyard fight organization. The problem is Street Beefs was made by Chris Wilmore in Virginia. It's really hard for him to be able to trust just random people. Not saying you're untrustworthy. I'm just saying that he's putting his name out there. Like every time Scarface says, I will allow a branch of Street Beefs, he's taking a big risk because we represent Street Beefs, and everything that he's built, we represent. We have this because of him. So he has to be careful and not let just anybody. It has to be somebody. I was in Street Beef since 2015. He didn't just like one day say, oh yeah, I'm going to let Fire Chicken run a Street Beefs. No, it wasn't even like that. Like I came out, fought for him. I met him. I sparred with him. I formed my own backyard fight group, while being cool with him and not trying to step on their toes. And I built it on the side. And then eventually he was like, I contacted him and he was like, yeah, we can do this, but you got to listen to me on these certain rules. So it's not that they don't want to, it's just hard for them to, find trustworthy counterparts. So you would talk to Scarface or Sunshine Trask, but the problem is that they get asked multiple times a day, can I start a branch of Street Beefs? You want to start? Join Street Beefs, the main group. They have 34,000 subscribers or 34,000 members of their Facebook group. Get in there. Don't make a post saying you want to start a Street Beefs, and don't use Street Beefs to recruit your own people. Like, if you're going to start your own thing, make sure you do it legally. Make sure you do it safe. Don't cut any corners. And, it's not going to be a big thing at first. But if you're doing it for the right reasons, like you want to stop violence, you want people to have a place to come to get their head out of whatever's going on in their life. That's why I do it. I do it to help people, to help them get their fight career going. If you're just going in for it for clout or money, you're going to find out real quick that it burns you out. Like if those are your only motivating factors, you're not going to last. You got to have a real reason to do this. So I hope that helps. Scarface doesn't like to give out any tips on starting backyard fight groups, because like the reasons I mentioned already. So I wish you the best. If you're going to join the Facebook groups, don't bring it up. Don't use them. Just enjoy your time in Street Beefs. Get to know some people. Be part of the family. That's what we want. Are the signups the same way as the OG? Haven't searched on HQ yet. So Sunshine set it up. So oh, big Mr. Big, Street Beefs underscore Scrapyard on IG. Our signups are done in Facebook, but she's setting it up so that the website can be a direct link to signups for us. So shout out to Sunshine Trask. I mean, if you watch this, that's a long video to watch to get, finally get to your shout out. But shout out to you. You help out a lot with the group. You don't have to, but you do. So shout out to you. Shout out to Mandy Bear. Got a shout out to you. Shout out to all my Sasquatches in the scrapyard. Yeah. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Next video is probably going to be matchmaking, so keep an eye out for that. Hey, so we do our stuff on Facebook, to be honest. I know not everybody likes Facebook, but look, at this point in our Facebook group, we let anybody in the group. We kick people out as needed. So if you make a fake Facebook profile, just put whatever picture you want on there. I don't care if it's a picture of a freaking dog and your name on there is Mr. Dogbones. God, that's probably what you're going to do now. Damn it. Anyway, I'll let you in the group and you sign up to fight, whatever. I just, yeah, that's how we do it. You can hit me up on IG, but I told people I don't want to sign people up on IG anymore. It's just too much to deal with. I've been to Street Beefs twice. I might do that with the fake one. Don't worry. Did you fight in Street Beefs, bro? Spark, did you actually fight in Street Beefs? You've been there twice. You have. What's your fight name? I'm gonna. Okay. You know what? It's. All right. Yeah, give me your fight name. I'm gonna write it down. So it's a little bit of a privilege to be. So you fought in Street Beefs before. So I mean, I could make an exception on signups because you've already fought in the OG branch. But for the most part, new signups, you gotta get into the Street Beef Scrapyard Facebook group. But since you, look, you can also email me. But I'll be honest, you got to keep up on the emails and stuff because I don't check them as much. But hey, look, this is the Scrapyard Gmail. Oh yeah, use your girlfriend's Facebook. That works. You know what? If you fought in one of the other branches, I don't care if you won or lost. That's whatever. We all lose, we all win. I mean, it happens. So, I'm gonna write that down. The calcifier. Calcifier. Yeah, use your girlfriend. You'd be surprised. Actually, a lot of people use their girlfriends, and then I gotta ask them like, "Are you trying to fight girls or guys?" Okay, I'm gonna look you up, bro. I think it's bro. Didn't mean to assume any genders. Oh, I actually found you. Calcifier versus Hulk. So you fought Hulk.
Hi, we're Fiverr.
So I mean, I don't know if that's the match you want me to watch, but oh, did you fight at the last event?
Graphic design.
Did you fight on the June 5th event?
Video editing.
I gotta know, man. Did you fight on June 5th? Because you say you're waiting. You did! Bro, I was there. I know you've seen me. You had to have seen me. Ha, you talked to me? Did I add you? No, I didn't add you on Facebook. How about I just watch your video right now and see what you look like? That makes sense, right?
6'1", 160.
Oh, I remember you, bro.
That Calcifer fighting out of Gillinor. Protect Melee ain't gonna save him from this barrage. Faucets, Hulk.
All right. Yeah, I remember you now. I mean, I didn't get a chance to like talk to you a lot, but one thing I really liked about Virginia and the invasion was the fact that after my matches, I got a chance to walk around and talk to a lot of people. Like I wasn't running the event, so I didn't have to be on top of stuff. I just had to talk to people. So yeah, man, I'd love for you to sign up. That would be awesome if you could get out here. I'll watch your fight and I'll watch your most recent fight. Now, since you have fights, it's easy to match you up against people. We're pretty good about match and fair out here too, so you don't gotta worry about any of that. Hey, you're from Australia. That's cool. You've been watching Street Beefs for 2 years. Nice. Yeah, you know that fight anxiety, adrenaline dump, it can gas you. You know, I don't want to break. Look, man, Street Beefs has been good to me. I mean, I have a real positive relationship with the whole Street Beefs community. I don't see why a lot of people, not on you, man, but I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should break apart from Street Beefs, but why? Like, what? I've been part of their group for so long. I have roots in Street Beefs. I have loyalty towards Street Beefs. And it ain't about like me making it ain't about like making myself better or anything like that. You know, we built our division, or not our division. We built our branch, and then it went a certain direction. Okay, that's the direction it went in. We wound up with this. We went up with that. Our stuff looks different from the main branch. Our stuff looks different from the West Coast branch. Our stuff looks different than the Texas branch. We all have a different look. People can say this one's better than that one. This one's better than that one. But you know what? More people watch Street Beef's main branch than us. So, I mean, it doesn't matter whose is considered better or not. We're all part of the same group. We're all part of the same organization. You know, just like our country, there's different parts of the country, and they all have a different feeling and a vibe to them. It's all Street Beefs. There's only one Street Beefs. That's what that saying means. There is only one Street Beefs. That doesn't mean the other branches don't count. It means that there is only one Street Beefs, and the branches are all part of the same tree. Okay, so if I didn't believe in Street Beefs, I wouldn't still be here. But I do. I truly believe in street beefs, their goals, what they've accomplished, all that stuff, their group of people. So, no, I'm not going anywhere. But it is really nice of you guys to say that we do a good job, and if anything ever happened, we would be fine. But I don't ever want to think like that. I want to think like I'm still gonna have this. I'm still gonna have this shirt on. I'm still gonna be wearing a shirt like this in 5 years. That's what I want to think. Honestly, I want to be part of the biggest backyard fight organization in the United States. I want to. What I built here was to try to make them proud of us being a branch of Street Beefs. So if you guys like it, subscribe, watch our videos. If you like Street Beef's main branch, watch their videos. If you like us all, subscribe to all our videos. So, it's what you like. But it doesn't matter whose is better or whose you consider better. A lot of people consider one better than the other, and 100% never our goal. Never. We just wanted to do the best that we could. So I'll tell you what, they give you guys a lot of fights. Man, between and the West Coast, they give you guys a lot of fights too. We just try to have fun and have a cool environment out here. You've been watching us since high school, so our branch has only been around since almost a year. But man, I've been watching Street Beef since like 2014. That's cool, man. Evan, if you want to say it like that, and that's why you watch our fights, I mean, you're a valued subscriber. If you like what we're doing, that's cool as shit to me. So, as long as you like what we do, and we're gonna keep up that quality content. I got a couple of things in the mix that I want to try out too, to try to make it better. But I'll always keep an open ear to the subscribers, the fans. Not that I'm ever gonna go in every direction they tell me to, but I will keep an open ear. So, as long as you can be respectful and say something in here like, hey, Fire Chicken, I don't like what you're doing here. You know what? I might take a second look at it. That happened with our drone. I took a second look at that and like, it's too loud. These people bitching on YouTube, they were right. I didn't block anybody because they didn't like the drone, But if somebody says, hey, Scrapyard, Fire Chicken, you're a piece of shit, get rid of the drone. I mean, there's a way to say it, like, hey, Scrapyard, I like what you guys do, but the drone's too noisy. Hey, I'll think about it. Hey, somebody else says it, I'll think about it. So you get what I'm saying? Let's see. Thank you. Like why hell? I like the Anarchy branch too. Does it mean? Yeah, Anarchy branch is looking like they got some pretty cool stuff. They don't got a lot of content coming out yet, but give them time. Their production looks good. One thing I'll say about Anarchy that I like is they are distinctively different from the other branches. You got their own personal look. Nobody you wouldn't want to see a new branch and have it be exactly the same as another branch. That's just it's not. No, you want to see some different stuff. It draws in, what it does is it draws in these different types of crowds, and then they all find their way to the same groups, the same channels. People rooting for Gumby. Yeah, I'm rooting for Gumby. I'm rooting for Gumby to come back. Please tell OG Street to clean their lenses. Oh, yeah, that could have happened. Hey, man, that stuff happens, Evan. We live in a rainy environment. Sometimes we get water on our lenses. we're trying to figure out ways to combat that. So there's always small mishaps and stuff that happen during filming. You got to figure it's go, go, go. And it's, yeah, man, sometimes you don't notice little things like that. So, hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate the comments, everybody. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to be the best fire chicken out there. Do you guys like our fun stuff? Like, I did a match with Jay Godin with giant boxing gloves on. Like, I got some negative feedback from it and stuff, but that was just for fun. Not everything's got to be like, knock down, drag out fight. We do like to have fun out the scrapyard. Mad respect to Scar and all of them. They did something great. Thanks, Evan. Yeah. Hey, I gotta go, guys. I got some people yelling downstairs, and I gotta get down there and help out. So, did you see I PM'd you on? I did now. Oh, okay. Ultra HD 4K edition. Okay. Huh. With a gimbal and everything. Jeez. Yeah, we could always try something different out. Yeah, Kevin, we can always try something different out. Maybe have you come out or somebody film a different angle. It works best when somebody comes out, films a different angle, gets their own batteries and all that, and then gives me the memory card, and then I can just do whatever I want with it, and then I give the memory card back to them. That's the best. Who has y'all? Hold on. Honest opinion, as a person who has y'all with the bell, I get y'all trying to keep it light-hearted, but I don't watch the gimmick stuff with the bell. What bell? Hold on. I don't get what you mean with that, bro. I mean, I don't mind answering it. Hey, peace out, Universal. Oh, the big gloves. Yeah, we just tried that because we had somebody bring them out, and I thought it might be fun to just do and we were trying to do a charity thing for Jay Gotham. So it was about raising awareness for autism and his quest that he's going in that direction. And I thought it would be fun. It was only a minute long, I didn't think it was really taken away from our content too much. And it's just fun. So I get people bitching about the tag team matches. And I think with the tag team matches, when we do them again, we're going to turn up the pace. We're going to do those like either a really hard spar or full on boxing. Okay, I got to go, guys. Thanks for all your support and the conversations. Been great. Until next time, Fire Chicken out.